The hidden power of willpower, and why you can't do everything in one day. Back in the 1970s, an unusual experiment took place. Researchers set out to test a quirky assumption. Was there a connection between students who turned in their assignments on time and those who wore clean socks? They thought, surely, students who are disciplined with schoolwork must also take care of their hygiene. But the results were the exact opposite. Students who handed in their homework on time were more likely to not have clean socks. The lead psychologist even joked, apparently, students can either finish their homework or change their socks every day, but not both. Funny as it may sound, this experiment revealed something deeper. We can only focus on so many tasks before something starts to give. Let me take you to another, even more fascinating experiment, this one from Baumeister's lab. The cookie versus radish test. A group of hungry students was invited into the lab. Some were offered warm, freshly baked cookies. Others only got radishes. Yes, raw radishes. But there was a twist. The radish group had to resist the cookies. The researchers left the room and watched secretly through a one-way mirror as students battled their cravings. Once the torture was over, all the students were handed an unsolvable puzzle. Here's what happened. Those who ate the cookies or weren't given any food at all kept working on the puzzle for 20 minutes. But the radish group, they gave up after just 8 minutes. They had already used up their willpower resisting the cookies and had little left for the puzzle. And it doesn't stop there. Similar experiments have shown the same pattern repeatedly. For example, in one study, people who had been shopping for longer periods gave up on basic math problems much faster than those who had just entered the mall. So, what's the big idea? This isn't just some psychology trivia. Understanding how willpower works can completely change your productivity and your life. Lesson 1. You have a limited supply of willpower. Every decision you make, every temptation you resist, it drains your tank. Lesson 2. All tasks use the same supply of willpower. You don't have separate reserves for work, gym, cooking, or cleaning. When someone says, I can focus on work all day, but I never have the energy to exercise afterward, it's not about energy. It's that your willpower is gone by the end of your workday. Same with the sock experiment. If you spend 2 hours doing laundry, it's a lot harder to sit down and write that essay. Or take your Saturday morning. If you start with grocery shopping, you're already making hundreds of small decisions about what to buy. Compare that to someone who starts their day by writing, painting, or tackling a major project. They'll get far more done. What successful people do differently. Take writer Neil Strauss, for example. He gets his meals delivered every day. Someone else might say, that's such a waste of money. I'll just cook and save $10. But cooking takes mental effort. Choosing what to eat, shopping, prepping, cleaning. All of that drains your willpower. Neil knows that. So instead, he saves that mental fuel to focus on his writing, the thing that really matters. And guess what? That $10 he lost on food delivery, he probably earned back thousands by producing higher quality work faster. So, what about you? Next time you wake up with the intention to be productive, ask yourself, are you starting the day scrolling Facebook, wasting willpower on whether to click Britney's photos or some fake blog post? Are you checking your email first and answering everyone before even starting your real work? Are you spending 30 minutes just deciding what to eat for breakfast? All of these tiny choices are costing you willpower. Your new approach to the day. Automate what doesn't matter. Do the important work first. Reduce decisions. Respect your willpower. Because every unnecessary task you take on early in the day takes away from the one important thing you truly care about. Final thought. Most people waste their willpower without ever realizing it. You now know better. So take a good look at your daily routine. Are you honoring the science of willpower? Are you starting the day making 100 small decisions? Are you saving your best energy for things that barely matter? Maybe it's time to plan smarter. Maybe it's time to pick the one thing that really matters and do it really well.